Hi everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Volunteer Awards. My name is Tom, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this incredible event. The Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations puts together a fantastic event every year, and I've been honored to be a part of it for a number of years, and very pleased to do so again this year. We have a full program ahead of us, and we're going to be honoring some very special people in our area. And first of all, though, I would like to introduce the board president of the association, Phil Linfield.
Thank you, Tom. My name is Phil Linfield. I would like to take a moment here to announce the name change of the Grande Prairie Volunteer Services Bureau. We are now the Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations. And as the president of the board of the Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Volunteer Recognition Awards ceremony. In partnership with the City of Grande Prairie, we'll be recognizing amazing individuals and organizations with our collective annual volunteer awards. Volunteerism empowers individuals to find their purpose, to take their passion and turn it into meaningful change. When each of us, in our own way, answers the call to make a difference, we make progress in solving our most persistent problems, creating stronger communities, and a more just society. Never more so than now, the need for volunteers is great for our communities to recover and to rebuild from the challenges of the past 21 months. The individuals and groups that we honor this week have made a difference in our communities and for the people they help. We hope that you will take the time to view all the videos of these remarkable volunteers, to be inspired, to be encouraged, to be reminded that there are those who rise to the challenge and make a difference for all of us. There are many to thank for the planning and support of this event, most notably our sponsors, ATCO, International Paper, Service Credit Union, and the Prairie Mall, as well as our event partner, the City of Grande Prairie Sports Development, Wellness, and Culture Department. Your support has made this possible, and we could not do it without you. We would like to thank the Richmond Reception Center for this lovely venue, and Tom Pura for once again volunteering to MC. To our association staff, City of Grande Prairie and ATCO staff, thank you once again for organizing all the moving pieces of putting on an event. Your determination to ensure its success is greatly appreciated. In closing, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you, the many community volunteers who individually and collectively give of their time and talents to enrich our communities and to better the lives of our citizens. We wish we could give you all a trophy. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your dedication and determination to continue to believe in the value of volunteering. Enjoy the ceremonies, and join me in wishing all the winners and participants continued civic success. Thank you.
Now for the reading of the proclamation, we welcome the Deputy Mayor from the City of Grande Prairie, Chris Thiessen, and the Reeve of the County of Grande Prairie, Leanne Beaupre.
Awesome. It's really great to be here today and to honor all of our volunteers in the City of Grande Prairie and the County of Grande Prairie. In fact, this whole region, it is that kind of spirit, that self-giving spirit of individuals that make our community so great. So for me, it's a real honor to be here today to stand with the Reeve, Leanne Beaupre, and read this proclamation to all of our hardworking volunteers who dedicate their time to the betterment of our community. Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. It is my pleasure to be here today on behalf of the County of Grande Prairie. So many words have been said this morning already with regards to how important volunteerism is. The County of Grande Prairie is the backbone of our community is actually on volunteerism. We rely on so many of the volunteer organizations, whether they're for athletic associations or agricultural societies or not-for-profits, to run a lot of the facilities and programming that the County of Grande Prairie provides to our council, or pardon me, to our ratepayers and our residents. So it is very important, and I'm really pleased to be here today with the City of Grande Prairie and the recipients and listening to the stories. So thank you.
Thank you, Leanne. So we're going to read the proclamation here for everyone today, and we'll take some time. We actually, Leanne will read a line, and then I'll read a line, and we'll go to town there. And I'll let Leanne go first, since she's the big cheese here.
Thank you, Chris. So whereas in 1985, the United Nations General Assembly established International Volunteer Day to commemorate the contributions and dedication of volunteers worldwide, and
whereas volunteers come from all walks of life, ages, cultures, and industries, and
whereas our region's many events and essential services could not operate without the help of volunteers, and
whereas volunteers play a critical role in the decision-making processes made by our local boards, commissions, committees, and business associations, and
whereas the collective result of these efforts and contributions made by our community volunteers make our region a more desirable place to live.
Now therefore I, Deputy Mayor Chris Thiessen,
and I, Reeve Leanne Beaupre, do hereby declare December the 6th, 2021 as
International Volunteer Day in the City and County of Grande Prairie, and
encourage all citizens to recognize the crucial role played by volunteers in our community.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thanks again, everyone.
Now bringing greetings on behalf of our Member of Parliament for Grande Prairie Mackenzie, Chris Warkentin. Please welcome Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations Board President, Phil Linfield.
Thank you, Tom. Chris Warkentin was not able to be with us here today. I will read his letter on his behalf. Greetings from Chris Warkentin, Member of Parliament for Grande Prairie Mackenzie. Dear friends, due to my commitments in Ottawa, I am unable to join you today, but would like to welcome each one who is gathered today for recognition and celebration of the volunteers who give so much to our community. A community can only continue to be successful through active participation of citizens working together to build on the legacy of the past. Volunteers are the backbone of our communities, and your acts of volunteerism improve and enhance our entire region. As we approach this Christmas season, I want to thank those who will give generously of their time and resources to help others. Let us all be inspired by their generosity and dedication, and let us join the efforts to make this Christmas season a time of hope for all. To those being recognized as our leaders of tomorrow, your contributions to the community are enhancing it today and will make it stronger and more vibrant community going forward. Your dedication to volunteering sets an example for all of us, and we are proud of you. Thank you for volunteering your time to recognize the ongoing spirit of volunteerism in your community. Enjoy this time of celebration and keep up the great work. On behalf of Chris Warkentin, MP, Grande Prairie Mackenzie. Thank you.
ATCO has been a long-time sponsor of our Leaders of Tomorrow Awards, and we are thrilled to have them back. And representing ATCO this year, please welcome Adam Chambers.
Well, thank you, Tom. Special guests, friends, and family, welcome to our Leaders of Tomorrow 2021 award show. My name is Adam Chambers, and I'm a resident of the City of Grande Prairie and manager of the Natural Gas Division at ATCO for the Grande Prairie region. Since I've lived in Grande Prairie, I've learned one thing. This community runs on its volunteers. Time and time again, you fundraise, run events, adopt a cause, and help to achieve a common goal, to make this community a more inclusive, friendly, and safe place to live and play. You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for the glory. You use innovation, courage, and teamwork, and a lot of your own hard work, just to make a difference, no matter how big or how small. The work ethic and can-do mindset you've all developed will serve you well in the years ahead, and that goes double for our younger award recipients today. It is truly our great fortune to be in the company of so many remarkable young adults. You each help to make our city a great place to live, and we're moving forward into the future all because of you. And let's talk about dedication. Dedication to making your community a better place today demonstrates how you are on the right path to become the leaders we all need for tomorrow. I would like to thank the Volunteer Services Bureau and all the local businesses and community members who are here, and of course, joining us online once again, for taking the time out of their busy December days to recognize our award winners and volunteers. On behalf of all of ATCO, I am very pleased to continue the honor in presenting the awards for 2021 for the Leaders of Tomorrow. Congratulations to this year's award recipients. On behalf of ATCO, thank you for making a difference.
We would now like to introduce our Leaders of Tomorrow recipients. And thank you again to Adam and ATCO for being a part of this event. Our award recipient for leadership in the senior category is Kieara Hommy.
Well, congratulations, Kieara. Kieara is the winner of the 2021 Leader of Tomorrow Award for Leadership. Kieara is 16 and attends Beaver Lodge High School. Kiara's ability to lead, not just through words, but also by example, proves that the most influential people can often be the humblest. Her focus and dedication to working hard to pursue her passion for art have inspired others to work hard to achieve their goals. At Beaver Lodge Regional High School, Kieara has volunteered to create artwork for the Link Center and the Indigenous-centered space within the school. She is a member of the Dungeons and Dragons Club, Indigenous Student Council, and the Petone Youth Group, and the Friendship Center Traditional Past Society. With the Petone Youth Group, she has volunteered in events and workshops such as the Spirit Seekers, One Sky Youth Leaders Retreat, and Next Gen Indigenous Career Exploration Day. In addition, she has helped at the Friendship Center, serving food, preparing kits, and building garden boxes. Kieara has promoted her Indigenous heritage through dance and learning, and teaching traditional ways. She is a young woman who exemplifies the teachings of her Kukum. She would never expect recognition because she does things from the heart. Good job, Kieara. Kiara's charity of choice is the Canadian Red Cross. Congratulations. Kieara, you're on mute now, but if you'd like to share something with the group here, please feel free.
Thank you for the award.
Congratulations, Kieara. And now introducing the award recipient for leadership in the junior category, Jeremy Larter.
Well, Jeremy Larter is the winner of our 2021 Leader of Tomorrow Awards for leadership. Jeremy is 17 years old. Nick and Lynn Larter will be accepting Jeremy's award on his behalf. Oh, wait a second. No, we do have Jeremy here. Perfect. Chief Warrant Officer Larter is senior cadet of the Grande Prairie Army Cadets and is the cadet that every commanding officer wishes they had. Since his arrival, CWO Larter has demonstrated excellent leadership skills. He is a quiet young man and always steps out without being asked to lead the younger cadets. He always participates in every local training community event and consistently sets an example of a senior cadet. Since the arrival of the pandemic and the resulting move towards virtual training, CWO Larter again has showed the example of a senior cadet. He is the only senior cadet who chose to partake in the virtual CTC offerings in the summers of 20 and 21 and consistently attends every virtual unit training event, thus providing a valuable leadership example to the young cadets. CWO Larter volunteers with the Rotary Terry Fox event and food drive, winter carnival, regional fiddling workshops, historical competitions, and the United Church delivering goods to different missions throughout the city. Jeremy leads by example and always strives to help cadets better themselves. He is a model youth of tolerance and inclusion. Jeremy's charity of choice is the Salvation Army of Grande Prairie. Congratulations, Jeremy. If you want to say something, you can take yourself off mute and say a few words for us.
All right, I just want to say thank you for the award.
Congratulations, Jeremy. And now introducing the award recipient for advocacy in the junior category, Erin Pele.
Congratulations, Erin. Erin is our 2021 Leader of Tomorrow Award for Advocacy. Erin is 17 and attends the Charles Spencer High School. Leaders who set out to make a difference distinguish themselves by doing more, learning more, and becoming more. Erin is one of those leaders. While she wouldn't necessarily describe herself as such, her impact in her school and community is far-reaching. As a member of her school social justice club, the Maverick Movement, she initiated an awareness campaign about childhood cancer. In addition, she led fellow students to organize 2 separate fundraisers supporting sick children, a cause very close to her heart. She has recently joined the 3D Children's Society as a hockey board member. In addition, she serves as co-captain of her high school volleyball team, is a certified volleyball referee, and is an active member of the grad council at school. Erin does not let anyone or anything place limitations on what she can achieve. At age 14, she displayed incredible strength and maturity in approaching all challenges with grace and courage when diagnosed with cancer. In doing so, she became not only a leader, but also a teacher. Seeing her leadership potential, she was asked by teachers from a local school to share her story about maintaining positive mental health amidst the challenges with over 200 students in grades 5 to 9. No challenge is too big or small for Erin. In setting a personal goal to return to playing volleyball after 2 years of intensive chemotherapy, Erin has served as an example that hard work, a healthy lifestyle, and a positive mindset can lead to excellent results. Simply put, she is intentional in choosing her actions to give back to the community that has given her so much. Erin is a young lady with incredible self-discipline and perseverance. Despite her recent illness and hectic schedule, she is an academic scholar, a trusted friend, a tutor to young students, an athlete, and an advocate for the causes that she believes in. In doing and learning, she distinguishes herself as a leader who blazes a trail for all those wishing to join her in the hopes of becoming more for themselves and for others. Erin is quoted as saying, "I am just out living my best life." Erin's charity of choice is the 3D Children's Society. And unfortunately, Erin was not able to join us today. She's in Edmonton at some appointments. So, hi, Jeanette.
Hi there. Just wanted to thank everyone. So Erin is at the Stollery this morning, but wishing she could be there, and very honored to receive this award. So thank you very much on her behalf.
Congratulations, Erin. Now introducing the award recipient for advocacy in the junior category, Charla Savory.
Congratulations, Charla. Charla is the 2021 Leader of Tomorrow Award for Advocacy. Charla is 17 years old and attends St. Joseph High School. Charla volunteers with the GP Youth Voices, an advisory committee to the GP Youth Hub. She is one of the founding members of the committee. Her experiences and input are very important in the implementation of new programs in the Youth Hub. Charla is also active with other groups and events in the community, such as the Overdose Awareness Day and CBYF. Throughout the support group Charla inspired and helped create, it will change the lives and mental well-being of countless youth in our community. Charla has taken a difficult situation in her life and used it in a way to inform and help other youth so they do not go through the same experience. And I'll quote here, "Her bravery and voice are an inspiration." Charla's charity of choice is the Sunrise House in Grande Prairie. Congratulations, Charla.
Congratulations, Charla. Now introducing the award recipient for Perseverance in the senior category. Congratulations to Tinodaishe Pfupa.
Tinodaishe is the winner of the 2021 Leaders of Tomorrow Award for Perseverance. Tinodaishe is 13 and attends school at École Montrose. Within and beyond her school community, Tinodaishe is a bright light that lives her core values daily. She is a kind, empathetic leader who steps every day to support and improve the lives of others. Life has not always been easy and simple for Tino. Having lost her mother at the age of 3 and her father at the age of 9, Tino has experienced profound loss, discrimination, and hardship at a very young age. Yet, she displays incredible maturity beyond her years in her approach to life and challenges. Tino works tirelessly to make her school a better place by volunteering on school committees, helping younger students, and taking leadership roles to initiate projects to give students a voice. She possesses the rare quality of knowing that small, daily acts of love can lead to positive change and the creation of strong, resilient communities. Tino's charity of choice is the Edmonton Stollery Children's Hospital. Congratulations, Tino. Congrats. Would you like to say something to the group?
Yeah, thank you for the award.
Congratulations, Tinodaishe. Our next reward recipient is for Perseverance in the junior category, Emily Soto.
Well, congratulations, Emily. Emily is the winner of our 2021 Leaders of Tomorrow Award for Perseverance. Emily is 16 years old and has attended homeschooling for the past 2 years. Throughout junior high, Emily endured bullying from her peers, which is why she decided to homeschool. Staying motivated last year, Emily completed grade 10 a month early and received all of her credits. This school year, in only 8 weeks, Emily has half completed her grade 11 courses. Emily is the second oldest in a family of 6 children and 2 proud, loving parents. She tries hard to help her parents around the house and spend time with her siblings. Emily keeps herself goal-driven and dreams big. She also enjoys powwow dancing throughout the summer months, dancing all over Alberta and at Idaho's Coeur d'Alene powwow. Emily has been part of the Petone youth group for several years and volunteering her cooking skills and time to many events over the years. She volunteers within her home community of Sturgeon Lake for cultural events, and she has sat on the Western Cree Tribal Council as a youth rep for her area. She even finds time to volunteer at her mother's organization, the Knowledge Tree for Early Learning. Emily's charity of choice is the Petone Youth Group at the Grande Prairie Friendship Center. Congratulations, Emily. Do we have Emily on the line? Hi, Emily. If you'd like to say something, just take yourself off mute.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Emily. Introducing our next award recipient for volunteerism in the junior category, Lachlan Okama-Keel.
Congratulations, Lachlan. Lachlan is the winner of the 2021 Leaders of Tomorrow Award for volunteerism. Lachlan is 14 years old, attending grade 9 at John Paul II Catholic School. Lachlan has grown up in the Friendship Center movement, and he has been a quiet helper at events and within the community. As a staff member's child, he has given many opportunities to volunteer, each with the option to decline. Lachlan is an active member of the Grande Prairie Friendship Center's Petone Youth Group and often helps with any community events that the youth group participates in. During the pandemic, he was vital in helping with the delivery of senior care hampers. The Grande Prairie Friendship Center thanked him with an honorarium for his hard work. However, when he could not do that with our last run of hampers, he continued to volunteer, showing that the promise of money wasn't his motivation for helping. Lachlan shows that even with social anxiety and nonverbal communication, you can still make a difference, because there are no small roles when giving back to your community. Lachlan's charity of choice is the Petone Youth Group at the Grande Prairie Friendship Center. Congratulations, Lachlan.
Congratulations, Lachlan. Now introducing the award recipient for volunteerism in the senior category, Kayla Humphreys.
Congratulations, Kayla. Kayla is the recipient of the 2021 Leaders of Tomorrow Award for volunteerism. She is 17 years old and currently attends grade 12 at the Grande Prairie Composite High School. Since she has been old enough to volunteer, Kayla has been volunteering at the Grande Prairie Public Library. She did 3 summers of reading buddies with the library, where she worked with younger kids on helping them read more confidently. As a reading buddy, Kayla didn't just volunteer for 1 session a week. She volunteered for as many sessions as available. Most recently, Kayla has joined the Library Initiative for Teens in the role of shelf manager every week, making sure that the teen area is organized and cleaned. In addition, Kayla takes on extra duties offered to her. As one of our oldest volunteers, she sets the bar for being a strong example for the younger volunteers, and they all look up to her. Kayla's ultimate goal is to be an ESL teacher overseas, and her passion for inspiring youth has shown in her volunteer work at the Grande Prairie Public Library. Everything Kayla does is to inspire and instill a love of reading in the people around her, especially our young readers. Kayla's charity of choice is Kids with Cancer Society. Congratulations, Kayla.
To present the City of Grande Prairie Awards, please welcome Deputy Mayor Chris Thiessen.
Hello again, everybody. Once more, it is my pleasure to be here to honor individuals and organizations for a lifetime of volunteer service in our community. And to those extents, I have 3 awards to give out today. One for the Bill Bowes Volunteer Organization of the Year Award, and the other are the George Repka Outstanding Achievement Awards. To speak to our Bill Bowes Volunteer Organization of the Year Award, recognizes organizations in Grande Prairie that have provided outstanding contributions and exemplary community development. For 2021, the Salvation Army was nominated for its recognition of community need and volunteerism. The Salvation Army has been in existence in Grande Prairie for 102 years. It has a focus on food insecurity, delivering food banks and meals, emergency disaster services, and community services that offers counseling and life skills training on how to break the cycles of poverty. In 2020, this organization prepared nearly 4,000 hampers, also provided the community kitchen and served more than 27,000 meals. Through emergency disaster services, provided over 4,700 meals for flood victims, and their virtual food drive raised $80,000. This organization embodies the qualities of Bill Bowes and continuously demonstrates their dedication to the community and especially to those in need. The City of Grande Prairie this year is pleased to present the Bill Bowes Volunteer Organization of the Year Award to the Salvation Army. I'll ask Peter Kim to come to the stage.
Thank you to the community for this award for the city. It's really appreciated. We couldn't do what we do without all of our volunteers in our community who support the food bank and the community kitchen and all the other services we provide. Every volunteer is golden, and so we really thank you so much for doing this, and we just want to provide those opportunities for everyone to do this. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Peter Kim. I would be remiss to not make a public service announcement that Christmas hampers are out and about in our grocery stores, malls, and everywhere else. We need people to ring the bells to help out and do more good work through the Salvation Army. And Peter, before you leave today, you and I should connect because I like to sing and shake the bells at the same time too. So Awesome. All right, so for our next award, it's one that's near and dear to the city of Grande Prairie's heart, and council deliberates extensively on this one. This year we have 2 award winners, and that is for the George Repka Outstanding Achievement Award. And this award recognizes individuals who have made a major contribution in the areas of recreation, culture, or social services to the community. Criteria for the award requires that nominees have exhibited 20-plus years of service to the city with notable achievements or contributions to the city. This year, as stated before, 2 nominations were received and accepted by City Council. To this, our first winner is Mr. Joseph Redhead, and Joseph has been involved with the Grande Prairie Friendship Center in a variety of roles for 41 years. And if you know Joe and you've seen him, you would be quite surprised because he doesn't look much older than 41 years old. He looks good for his age, I guess. He is a strong voice for Indigenous people and improving community cultural awareness. Joseph also volunteers with other organizations such as the Elders Caring Shelter Society, Grande Prairie Métis Local 1990, the SPCA, and Wolverines Wheelchair Sports Association, to name a few. Mr. Redhead has also been honored with several prestigious awards throughout the community. And Mr. Redhead demonstrates significant contributions in the areas of culture and social services to the community. And for those reasons, the City of Grande Prairie is honored to present the George Repka Outstanding Achievement Award to Mr. Joseph Redhead. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure.
Please. Oh, yeah, I can hold this.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous. Yeah. Thank you. I am truly honored to receive the George Repka Outstanding Achievement Award. It is even a greater honor to be placed in the distinguished ranks of the past honorees, all of whom have made important contributions to our city. I would like to thank the City of Grande Prairie, Mayor, Council, and staff, Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations, the late George Repka himself for setting a high standard for volunteerism in the city, and the many people that contribute to making this award and event happen. I would like to dedicate this award to the many individuals that made a significant contribution every year in terms of time and effort in a volunteer capacity to Grande Prairie. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and it takes a team to accomplish our goals. I truly would have not been able to do this without you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe. Joe and I first met each other at the Friendship Center years ago, and you could tell he operates first with his heart and his head, sort of in alignment, and I was always really honored to sit around the table with him and to discuss the issues that are important, not just culturally, but to all people in the city of Grande Prairie in a variety of ways. So for our second award winner this year, it is a posthumous award, but the City of Grande Prairie is honored to present this award to a former councillor and mayor of the City of Grande Prairie, Mr. John Boyle. John Boyle served for more than 20 years as a volunteer with the Grande Prairie County Agriculture Society, 10 years with Grande Prairie Minor Hockey, and 15 years with the Aquarian Summer Swim Club. Mr. Boyle demonstrated his commitment to volunteerism with organizations such as the Knights of Columbus, the Elks, and the Royal Canadian Legion. John Boyle also served 3 terms as an alderman and was the interim mayor of Grande Prairie in 2001 when Mayor Gord Graydon moved up in the political world. John Boyle was also the recipient of several notable awards, and his public service and volunteer experience demonstrate his outstanding contribution to the community. The family of the late John Boyle was not able to attend today's ceremony, but the City of Grande Prairie is pleased to acknowledge John Boyle as a 2021 recipient of the George Repka Outstanding Achievement Award, and here to accept his award and his honor is myself, Deputy Mayor Chris Thiessen. Thank you so much, John, and to John's family. Well-earned recognition. Congratulations. And with that, I think that concludes my portion of this. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today, virtually or in person. And I encourage you to get involved in your community and make the difference that we all can make when we apply a little bit of time and a lot of hard work. Thank you to all our volunteers.
Now to introduce our outstanding citizens for 2021. Our first recipient is Clifford Mitchell, and accepting on his behalf is Phil Linfield.
Clifford Mitchell is an inspiring volunteer and has decades of volunteering experience. He is very involved with the GP Seniors Reading Theatre as a reading coach, organizing readers, presentation places, and audiences. He has a knack for finding the best role for each reader. The group has performed to many audiences, including Heritage Lodge, Wild Rose Manor, Pioneer Lodge, and many more. The most recent being for the Heritage Village Folktales Tour. If that is not enough, Cliff also volunteers for the Salvation Army, Kettle Campaign, Knights of Columbus, and several ministries within his church. He is also on the board of Northwest Alberta's Retired Teachers Association. Cliff has volunteered for Spring Fling, Festival of Trees, and even built a playhouse of a Habitat for Humanity fundraiser. He's also more than willing to share his carpentry talents with anybody who asks. In 2020, Cliff and the Studio 50 Plus group got schooled in new technology. The project being a tribute through the film to the late Mary Nutting's book, A Grande Prairie Education, 100 Schools in the County of Grande Prairie. Cliff had a major role in making this happen. Age does not slow this gentleman down, so we can't wait to see what he will do in the future to make our community a better place. Congratulations, Clifford. I accept this award on his behalf. Clifford couldn't be here with us today. Likely he's out volunteering somewhere. Thank you very much, Clifford.
Our next outstanding citizen for 2021 is Corey Gravengard. Corey joins us on Zoom, but first we welcome Phil back to hear his story.
Outstanding citizen, Corey Gravengard. Corey created the Grande Prairie Norsemen's Football Club in 2015 and has been instrumental in the successes and continued ability to bring new players into the game. His reason for starting Grande Prairie Norsemen's Football Club was that pre-existing clubs in Grande Prairie were at total capacity. With Corey's enthusiasm for the game and his coaching, he helps students develop fundamentally through his primary goal to instill confidence, respect, friendship, self-worth, and pride in his players. That is admirable and inspiring. Corey coached Pee Wee in 2010 to 2019, but says the reason he retired from Pee Wee was that his wife demanded that he slow down. His words. The community of Grande Prairie is fortunate to have individuals such as Corey Gravengard. Congratulations, Corey. Corey joins us on Zoom. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Obviously, we don't do these types of things for recognition, but it sure makes it feel really nice when people recognize the contributions we make. And I appreciate it. Also, I think I'm going to be in trouble with my wife. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Corey. Our next outstanding citizen for 2021 is Randy Ziegelgansberger, and accepting on his behalf is Phil Linfield.
Outstanding citizen, Randy Ziegelgansberger. Swan City Snowmobile Club has nothing but praise for Randy. He maintains the trail systems to keep them safe for all riders, works on the equipment, and ensures we are ready for the new winter season. He is the parts guy, equipment operator, and overall jack of all trades. Without his efforts, they would not have warm-up shelters, outhouses, and an organized shop. His selflessness has been demonstrated over and over with everything he does. Randy puts in at least 30 hours a week for the club. Rumor has it he may be hiding from his wife. The club appreciates and values his efforts, which have helped him to get to where they are today. Congratulations, Randy. Gladly accept this for him.
Our next outstanding citizen for 2021 is Starbucks number 4838 Cobblestone. And accepting the award on Zoom is store manager Leanne Marin, and Phil will share their story.
Starbucks 4838 Grande Prairie Cobblestone. Outstanding citizens, we would like to express our gratitude to Starbucks 4838 Cobblestone during this difficult time. In the spirit of kindness and unity, the employees of Starbucks 4838 reached out to local businesses that remained open during the pandemic. They delivered refreshments to these businesses as a gesture of gratitude. One of the employees had the idea of doing a taking and giving table. Inspirational cards were placed on the table, and you could take one to brighten your day, or leave one to brighten someone else's. Employees from Starbucks 4838 took the initiative to pick up trash from a couple of parks and fields in their area over the summer. Thank you to the staff of Starbucks 4838 for everything you do to spread kindness in our city. Congratulations. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Thank you for the award. My team are overwhelmed and very happy. We look forward to helping the community more. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Starbucks Cobblestone, and thanks to Leanne for joining us on Zoom. Our next outstanding citizen for 2021 is the Sexsmith and Area Food Bank Society. And we are joined by their board president on Zoom, and Phil will share their story.
Congratulations, Sexsmith and Area Food Bank, outstanding citizens. This is a group of dedicated individuals who have come together over the COVID pandemic to make the Sexsmith and Area Food Bank bigger and better. It began with the pandemic and a need to move the existing food bank into a bigger, more accessible location, and to be able to deliver food to families in need safely and efficiently, as well as accept donations and keep the volunteers safe. The group of caring individuals came together, forming a committee quickly, and began making needed hampers for families with easy connections and contactless pickup. They arranged drop-off food drives to keep the bank operating. They organized and delivered needed COVID hampers to families organized through the schools to help those not able to access breakfast programs at the school. After the initial COVID restrictions, this group began to form and be recognized as a society. This group of community members went farther, and with the help of the GP Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations, is obtaining their charity status. Each Wednesday evening, you'll find them hard at work filling requests for hampers and going through donations. Then Christmas season comes, and again they stand out. This enormous project of putting together approximately 160 Christmas hampers, 5 finning boxes high, complete with food for the family and toys for the children, all coordinated perfectly. The amount of volunteer time and coordination that goes into this project alone is worth mention. Hours and hours of pickups, deliveries, and sorting to make these hampers. A lot of love goes into each one. Each family is thought of as individuals as they pick toys for each member of the family. This volunteer group has definitely made their mark in our communities. Congratulations, Sexsmith and Area Food Bank. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Can you hear me there?
Yes.
Yes. I am not the president. Kayla couldn't make it today, but I'm the vice president, so I'm standing in for her. We have been so blessed to be a part of this organization, and to see the community come together to make this happen has been just a great, awesome experience. And just to be able to be a part of it, we are thankful for being recognized. And it's not just us, it's the whole community that is to take part in this. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to the Sexsmith and Area Food Bank Society. Thanks, Daryl, for joining us today. Our next outstanding citizen for 2021 is Brenda Screen Thompson. And Brenda's here with us today. And Phil will make the presentation.
Outstanding citizen, Brenda Screen Thompson. Having never met a challenge she didn't like, Brenda is a wonderful go-to person when a group needs a little extra help. She appreciates how effective teamwork makes a difference, notices when people need extra support, and can be relied upon at all times. Her warmth and gentle approach, initiative, and collaborative leadership style are always evident in all her activities. Brenda volunteers with various organizations throughout the community and is also an active Rotarian. Ready and willing to pitch in wherever she is needed, her commitment to giving back and fundamental belief in the power of community volunteerism is an inspiration to all of us. We are very pleased to recognize Brenda as an outstanding volunteer for 2021. Congratulations, Brenda. And certainly you would like to say a few words?
I will, and I'll pick that right up from this. I just would like to thank the Volunteer Services Bureau for all of their support in everything that I've tried to do. I must admit I was quite surprised when I received the phone call, because I simply like to just be in the background helping people as opposed to being out front. But I'm hopeful that at least by being recognized like this, maybe there are some other little opportunities that I might be able to lend a hand in. So I would like to thank the Volunteer Services Bureau very much for their guidance, their support and help. All the best to all of the community throughout the next year.
Now to introduce our Volunteer of the Year, sponsored by Service Credit Union. Congratulations to Sandy Richardson, who joins us on Zoom. And to find out more about Sandy and to present the award, we welcome Jamie Rigler from Service Credit Union.
My name is Jamie Rigler. I'm the regional manager here with Service Credit Union. It is my very, very distinct honor to get to recognize Sandy Richardson as the 2021 Volunteer of the Year Award. This year's Volunteer of the Year is Sandy Richardson from Eureka River. Sandy was the recipient of the Clearwaters County Volunteer Award 2 years ago. They said, Sandy is a prime example of what one volunteer can accomplish. They are right. Sandy is on approximately 15 boards in her community. She is on one 4-H club in the District and Regional School Council, Eureka River Ag Society, Eureka River Cemetery Board, Valley Riders Saddle Club, Clear Hills Saddle Club. These, she tells me, are major ones. What is so inspiring is that all these clubs are all over the county and require traveling to volunteer. One of her fellow board members said, "This woman is so vital to the boards in our community. She keeps us going and involved. We are very neighbor and family oriented, and it is people like Sandy who keep these small rural communities connected." When Sandy was asked why she volunteers, she said, "Because each club has things that interest me, so I just do." Congratulations, Sandy.
Thank you. I am happy to receive this award of recognition, although it's also a little bit awkward at the same time. Little thank yous from involved participants each day are heartwarming, but I certainly don't do this for any formal recognition. I've just learned about the Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteers and some of what they do. And I'm excited about this because I think what they do will benefit many groups from their services. Thank you to the Service Credit Union and the Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteers for this award. And thank you to Shirley Dibb for the nomination.
Thank you, Sandy, and thank you, Jamie. Now to introduce our Corporate Volunteer of the Year. The award is sponsored by Prairie Mall, and Kristen Schemenauer from the Prairie Mall is here to make the presentation to Royal LePage, the Realty Group. And accepting the award is Angie Peters and John Kroll. And I will read the little bio that we have about our Corporate Volunteer of the Year. Your Royal LePage, the Realty Group realtors live, work, and play in this community. So not only do they have the neighborhood knowledge, they love this city, and they're always looking for ways to give back. We all want to keep making the beautiful city of Grande Prairie a great place to live and grow. As Royal LePage broker, Angie Peters strives to lead a professional group of realtors to success by providing a positive work environment, leadership training, and leading-edge social marketing. Her property management team manages over 750 residential rental properties, giving people a positive place to live by taking care of over 375 people's investment properties. Whether you're looking at buying or selling a home, John Kroll is an experienced professional. He knows Grande Prairie and the surrounding area market very well, as he has been helping clients buy and sell homes for over 10 years in this region. He enjoys connecting with people and genuinely wants to help them with their real estate needs. This year, their office raised $28,000 for the local shelter Odyssey House and National Domestic Violence Prevention programs. Angie Peters raised $18,000 for Odyssey House and $4,500 for National Domestic Violence Prevention programs from her Trek for Shelter. And Royal LePage raised $5,300 from their Golf for Shelter tournament. Their office was the title sponsor for the Grande Prairie Rib Fest and the Pumpkin Festival in 2021. The Pumpkin Festival was an event they co-hosted with Jeffrey's Cafe to raise the local food bank funds. And previous recognition, they were Grande Prairie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year in 2014, City of Grande Prairie Passionate Heart Award winner in 2016, and Royal LePage Shelter Foundation Philanthropist of the Year in 2019. Thank you, Royal LePage, the Realty Group, for your commitment to this community. And now we welcome John and Angie and Kristen for the presentation. And Brent Kroll.
We very much appreciate the recognition from the volunteer organizations in our community. It's not just John and myself. Brenton was lead on the golf tournament. Brenton Kroll, also an agent with our office. But really, it's our community within our office of all of our realtors and all of our staff who are blessed to be a part of this community and enjoy living here. We have people who are hockey coaches, people who volunteer for organizations such as PACE, on top of our Odyssey House that we already do, Bandage Paws. We have a number of Rotarians in our office. So it really is just part of our office culture to give within our community where we live, and we're blessed to have the support of so many people in our business here in the community. So thank you very much. It goes to all of our people. Thank you.
Congratulations to Sandy and Angie and their teams. It's unique that Sandy and Angie are both from the Clear Hills County area, and that's part of the region when we talk about the Grande Prairie Regional Association of Volunteer Organizations. And so it's pretty cool that they are representing that area. Also thanks to our hosts, the City of Grande Prairie and Richmond Reception Center. And of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors of our volunteer awards, ATCO, the Prairie Mall, Service Credit Union, and International Paper. So that concludes our event. We look forward to hopefully getting back to doing this in person next year, because I really missed the breakfast. And of course seeing everybody in person too, but I really missed that breakfast. Stay well, stay safe, and stay willing to volunteer where and when you can. You really do make our communities and our region a better place. May the holiday season bring you joy, comfort, and peace. Bye, everyone.